Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to our colleagues around the world. There is no question that today we're facing unprecedented challenges and opportunities at a pace that is unparalleled in recent memory. And the role of technology has never been more important to navigate the near-term challenges and future-proof our long-term strategies. The acceleration of digital and AI, as well as the amalgamation of digital with operational technology, is at the forefront of the technology discussion of nearly every company. This is true for ADNOC as well. I'd like to take the opportunity today to highlight how we frame the opportunity with technology and how we are leveraging digital and AI technologies to ensure business continuity and drive long-term value. Firstly, a brief background on ADNOC for those who may not be familiar. ADNOC is one of the world's largest and most sustainable energy producers. We are a primary catalyst of the growth and development of the UAE. We operate as a group of 14 integrated companies across the entire oil and gas value chain, from crude oil to gas to refined products. And we market our energy products around the world. We participate across the entire oil and gas value chain, from exploration and production to the trading of our products. And there are multiple opportunities to harness the power of digital and AI across the entire oil and gas value chain. For example, we use digital and AI to unlock new opportunities in the subsurface, optimize production capacity, compare historical and live data to enhance our drilling performance, monitor delivery against production targets, seamlessly link the subsurface with our surface operations, bring together processing and refining output with customer demand, manage inventories, procurement, and product delivery, track delivery of our cargo around the world, visualize manpower planning, and track and monitor health and safety performance. A holistic digital transformational journey will require advancements in all of these areas. And at ADNOC, we're focusing not only on one or two or three of these opportunities, but the entire ecosystem of digital and AI to enable the digital oil field and the digital refinery of the future. The Panorama Digital Command Center is the gateway to our digital transformation. It represents the single source of accurate and timely information across our entire value chain. Panorama streamlines and visualizes our entire operations and our critical business information on a single 50-meter video wall in one secure facility. It puts big data at the fingertips of our sharpest minds and enables us to uncover and recommend new pathways to optimize our assets and our infrastructure. The Panorama Command Center also enables us to have unique visibility across our businesses to facilitate faster and more informed decision-making. It helps us be more agile and responsive to production capacity, to customer needs, and to market dynamics. And if necessary, it also provides a centralized crisis management center with access to communications networks and live feed CCTV from across all our operations. Panorama was also a key enabler to ensure business continuity during the COVID-19 pandemic. In the face of the pandemic, we were, through Panorama, able to quickly create a group-wide real-time reporting and monitoring system of COVID-19 cases. This platform allowed us to track and to trace people and to effectively use quarantine and isolation measures to ensure the safety and well-being of our greatest asset, our employees and our contractors. Secondly, based on this reporting, we created an AI platform to predict COVID-19 cases and transmission across all of our facilities. This had the advantage of also allowing us to test the efficacy of different measures before implementing such solutions. This model has proven to be very accurate to control the transmission of COVID-19 and quickly became the backbone of our group-wide business continuity efforts and our decision-making. We regard partnerships as a major enabler of our 2030 smart growth strategy, and this certainly holds true for our digital and AI technologies as well. For example, in collaboration with Schlumberger, we have established a one-of-a-kind subsurface cross-disciplinary AI platform to enable the development of a master blueprint of our reservoirs. This platform completely transforms the way that we model our reservoirs and can shorten the field development planning cycle from years to months. This obviously has significant value potential, and applying this beyond the first successful pilot we did in 2020, we have the potential to create multiple billion-dollar value long-term. This platform is cloud-based and has an open architecture, which means we can keep building upon it and keep advancing it. This is a great example of how digital technology can change the way we work and enhance what our subsurface team can do. This technology was also recently recognized by winning the prestigious ADNOC Award in 2020. But importantly, digital and AI is not about replacing people. It is about enhancing what each employee can deliver. Another high-impact digital and AI project is our predictive maintenance project, which we established in partnership with Honeywell. This is one of the largest such programs in the industry, and we have already completed phase 1 of the rollout. And we're targeting all 2,500 pieces of rotating equipment across our entire value chain by the end of 2022. The system uses AI algorithms to predict critical equipment anomalies ahead of time and will allow us to completely change our maintenance philosophy. Through this, we expect to see cost savings of up to 20% on maintenance and also increase our machinery uptime by at least 10%. In addition, we should be able to predict and avoid critical failures well ahead of time, thereby avoiding major plant upsets. Another area is how we've been able to serve our shipping business. Today, we're applying AI tools on logistical data to improve decision-making and improve the efficiency of our operations. Through Panorama, we can track all ship movements in real time. And by combining this with digital twin geospatial tools, we can run advanced strategic scenarios to optimize our fleet. We're also supporting our trading and marketing business with blockchain and AI tools to enhance transparency, efficiency of documentation and accounting, and provide market intelligence to our trading business. For our retail company, ADNOC Distribution, we're in the process of creating a new convenience store concept, which we call ADNOC Go. These are unmanned stores powered by AI facial recognition tools. Registered customers can simply walk in, grab what they want, and leave. No checkout or payment process needed. The purchase is automatically linked and charged to the customer loyalty card or to their credit card. As a leading sustainable oil and gas company, we're also utilizing digital and AI to further enable our tracking and monitoring of our emissions. Since Panorama already enables real-time information from all of our operations across the value chain, we've added blockchain functionality to record and report all sustainability data across the entire group. This covers all areas of environmental, economic, and social data, and it is an industry first for such an application. This application creates immutable records, increases integrity and transparency, and provides an automated single source of truth for all of our sustainability data. And to further accelerate the deployment of our digital technology, we recently established a new joint venture with Group 42 called AIQ. The mission of AIQ is to create and deploy AI tools for the oil and gas industry that can be marketed and licensed to the global oil and gas industry worldwide. We believe this unique combination of ADNOC's domain expertise and decades of production data, with Group 42's expertise in AI modeling and supercomputing, can transform the rate of digital and AI deployment across the entire industry. Since establishing the joint venture, we are already expanding the scope of AIQ and recently entered into a strategic agreement with Group 42 Cloud Services and with Schlumberger Digital Platforms to accelerate the deployment of the solutions already developed by AIQ. I also wanted to highlight several additional digital and AI initiatives that we've implemented in response to the COVID-19 pandemic. One example is connected or smart workers. Connected or smart worker concept was, in a pre-COVID world, something that was viewed as nice to have, but the demand wasn't there from the businesses. Post-COVID, this view completely changed. Today, this is now something that the business is demanding, and we see great potential, value uplift, and most importantly of all, enhanced safety as a result. Some of the other areas we're working on right now also include proactive safety monitoring of personnel, early inspection efforts leading to reduced unplanned downtime, detection of unexpected behaviors, and real-time and onboard guidance as soon as an issue is detected. COVID-19 has taught the industry important lessons. To enable the massive step change in global development, our industry must think differently, embrace disruption, and harness the power of digital and AI solutions. This is exactly how we are responding at ADNOC as part of our digital transformation journey. Overall, there are 6 strategic dimensions businesses have to think about when it comes to digital and AI. And all of these are focused on one goal: creating growth and shareholder value. ADNOC's digital and AI ambitions are shaping and securing the future of our group and our contribution to the UAE. We are also capitalizing on opportunities and making sure we're also staying ahead of the curve by cultivating the workforce of the future and bringing together people, data, and technology to help enable the delivery of our 2030 strategy. Importantly, we also need to focus on how digital and AI can deliver on the business needs and support an agile, effective, and verified decision-making rubric. I'd like to conclude by sharing some of my personal observations for a post-COVID-19 world. Firstly, a technology strategy cannot be considered in isolation. It must be developed alongside key global strategic partners, such as ADNOC and the UAE. We must support and encourage R&D with partners and ecosystems that have the capability to innovate at scale to reduce the risk of technology commercialization. We also need to focus our technology strategy and investments on a few impactful platforms. We also must continue to develop the skills that underpin the successful translation of science from laboratory into manufacturing and support the free movement of highly qualified talent. And finally, we also need to design a procurement and trade policy not only to support technology, but as a mechanism for supporting industrial and government partners. This is how we at ADNOC are transforming challenges into opportunities through technology, digital, and AI. Thank you.